Not too long ago, my oldest daughter was showing me that she had double jointed thumbs. And she was asking me where in the family this came from. Where'd she get this trait? And so she started with her grandmother, my mother, and she said, "Mom, does Granny have double jointed thumbs?" And immediately my mom's hands jumped into my mind's eye. I knew exactly what they looked like because they were in front of me for the first 10 years of my life. Much like my mother's faith was in front of me for the first 10 years of my life, it was the very spiritual water that I first swam in. If the incarnation of God in Jesus the Christ means anything to us here and now, it means that the very truth of our faith is expressible in our bodies. And so we are thankful for those who have gone before us and shown us how Jesus is, who Jesus is, and we are hopeful for who we will become in our bodies, our crooked thumbs, our toothy smiles, our frizzy hair, and all.
Clarence Bray. Not only have I seen him in action teaching Sunday school for probably over 45 years, I've seen him get up early in the morning and do his quiet time. He's my dad, definitely a role model.
Dorothy Griffin, with her big fancy hats and her welcoming smile, I think she quietly models God's love every day.
I would say my cousin Kayla Thomas, who led me in a service project this summer.
Of course, my family guided me the most in my spiritual journey. My husband Bob, my kids Chris, Matt, and Mike, and my siblings and family.
Betty Richards, who always attends the 8:30 service, has influenced me. Every week she plays the flute, and just her dedication to her talent and also using her talent for worship has been wonderful for me and for my children to observe every week.
I was in a small group with Bob Scott and Richard Zander, and what they taught me was that I can be vulnerable with God and with the people of God.
Your husband and my hero, Roger Lind.
One would be David Jane. Another would be John Kennel, who showed me how to be in church and how to answer the question, who am I now?
Jim Klipus, because he's mentored me as a good father, husband, and spiritual leader.
You know, one of the people who's impacted me here at church is Jeff Wirt in our Sunday school class. Jeff was one of our mentor leaders and really kind of came into Emily and I's life at a time when we were getting ready to have kids, and really led some very thought-provoking conversations in Sunday school and really challenged us to continue to dig deeper in our faith, and I'll be forever grateful for that time.
The teachers of the youth class, Stacy, Josh, and Jeff, because they helped me actually understand the Word of Christ.
And one of them was Janet Weatherston, and I know her to this day. We're friends, but what she taught me was so important about praying for people when they need prayer.
An important person to me was Coach John Newman, my tennis coach from the University of Incarnate.
That would be John and Libby Hanna, because they so selflessly gave of themselves when we were starting our Sunday school class over 20 years ago.
I'd say my grandmother.
My confirmation group leader, Cheryl Ballmer.
My husband, Clarence. He takes his faith more seriously than anybody I know. And he strives to learn about himself, about God, and about the relationship.
Well, Nona Schwab has really helped me along in my spiritual journey with Christ, and in a more broader version than that, mainly just the whole of New Zion. It's a great community, and it's a really easy way to make friends.
My parents have guided me through my spiritual journey because they're always there for me when I have questions or anything that I need.
My parents, my sister and brother, and some of my friends, or at least the ones that go to church here, and they lead me in the best path possible to.
Clarence Bray and David Reed have helped me a lot in our African mission. So my father, John Jernigan, has been instrumental in my spiritual journey my entire life, and more recently, Nona Schwab has been instrumental in my discipleship journey here within Alamo Heights.